Hello everyone and welcome back to Renowned Explorers International Society. I am getting started a tad late today, but that's okay. That is okay. I got home a little late because I got distracted with what I was doing at work, and that's a good sign, right? That is a good thing that I let the time pass and left a tad late. And then when I got home, I was getting ready to record and found a gift the cats had left on the carpet for me, aka vomit. So I had to clean that up. And then a friend of mine just messaged me because he's going to be through town. You might actually be able to hear that in the background. I hope you can't. I have turned it off in theory. Anyway, he's going to go through town apparently during this week, and wanted to know if we could get together and get lunch. So I was just talking to him, and now we're going to start the episode. You know what? Let's look at comments again real quick. I kind of liked that last time. I'm not going to make a habit of it, but hey, why not? Let's take a look. What do we got? Comment on the last Darkest Dungeon episode. Which one was that? Was that? Oh, stay on this page. Let's see which Darkest Dungeon episode that was. Was that the one that went horribly, or was that the one that went decently well? I mean, it's kind of a toss-up, isn't it? Let's see here. This is the one that... It will tell me in a second. Oh, this is the one that went well. Okay. The comment would have actually told me this. This is silly of me. Comment, nicely done. I remember bosses going horribly. Yeah, I have never really had a problem, or at least not much of a problem, with most of the bosses in Darkest Dungeon. At least not the traditional bosses of Darkest Dungeon. Not the first round of them. There's 3 or 4 first round bosses, then you get into the second round and the third round. And the second and third round are quite a bit more difficult. But at this point, since I've played the game enough, the first round of bosses are really not much of a challenge. Wait another video, and you will see exactly how badly a boss fight can go that I am not prepared for. That was prepared for that one. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying Darkest Dungeon if you are watching it. If you're not, let me know what about it did not strike your fancy, so I can choose things that will appeal to you in the future. And if you do appreciate Darkest Dungeon, let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, whatever. Just let me know so I know what to make more of. That would be very helpful. Okay, I think we are ready to go. I guess so. Let's go. We just finished our specialty quest for Feilin for the first time, and I've decided that I am probably going to eventually forgive her, but we'll see. We'll see. It may be a little while. I was not real thrilled with her. I still am not. I'm still not real thrilled with her, and she has disappointed me. Let us go to the boss. And I do apologize. If you could, I've turned it off, but I can still hear the notification when messages come in from Steam. Hopefully, that is not coming across in the video, but if it is, it should be at least low volume, I hope. Let's go. The door of the shrine. What a weird little room. The room is flanked by waterfalls, and a sentient door guards the passage ahead. Now, it requires a tactician, and fortunately, we have a great tactician. 100% chance for Victor to win at a game of Konglak. And Victor is a Konglak champion. You would think the door would be impressed, but instead, he just says we're lame. Alright. Every time I see that line, it reminds me of Monsters Incorporated. No, not Monsters Incorporated. Sorry, wrong movie. Monsters vs. Aliens. If any of you have watched that, there is a guy in there who very specifically goes lame a couple of times, and it reminds me of that every time. I don't know why. Okay, Holy Site. The crew arrives at the Holy Site, an amazing sight for sure. Some beautiful statues with ruby eyes. Hojo casually wants to traverse the Holy Site when the statues shoot lasers at us, and we will have a hard time getting through here. Archaeologists are good, and rogues are good. We do fortunately have a decent rogue, especially now that Feilin did get her campfire card, and it is time for her to make up to the party for her terrible actions. Let's see if she can do it. 93% chance. Not too bad. We should probably use the tool here. This is the last challenge we have before the end of the mission, so there's no reason not to. Alright, and there is Bobo. Let's demand that he be let go. And we'll have to fight Dharma, but we do have a level 5 tactician, so we are very prepared. Actually, Victor's level 6. Let's see here. 1 second. Let me type this out. Okay, let's go. There's Dharma. There's 3 people over here. Really want to get rid of that Master of Trance as soon as possible. Also that one. I do not like the Masters of Trance. Let's take... Let's see, there's no real good AoE right now. Let's just bring Feilin down here. Hopefully a little bit out of the way. There we go. Okay, and bring Victor down here as well. He cannot quite finish off that guy. That's alright. We will use him in a different way. Oh, actually, Hojo cannot finish him off either. I'm surprised Feilin had that much more... Oh, you know what? I was going to say, I'm surprised Feilin had that much more damage than these two. She doesn't, but they are weak to Excited, and that's what made the difference. Okay, we are going to take some decent damage this turn, which is unfortunate, but that is the way it goes. Hopefully, they will set themselves up for a good AoE. I would definitely appreciate that. Alright, let's see here. No, it's really not a great AoE, is it? I mean, the Peace Treaty wouldn't be bad, but it hasn't had time to charge up very much, as you can tell. Even though it's really good against these guys. And I would like to save that for maybe the secondary group. I wonder if we should run over here and just take out this Master of Trance. It will take a lot of our abilities, but it may be the best choice. Confident is good against Masters of Trance, turns out. Also, Masters of Trance have 0 armor. So that might be an option. Unfortunately, Victor cannot quite finish her off with an Inspiring Attack. But maybe if we... I was going to say, maybe if we make him confident first with War Dance. Let's try that. War Dance here. That will heal Victor, which is helpful because he was at half health anyway. And make him confident. Then we will bring Victor over here and use Inspiring Attack. I hate to use Inspiring Attack without getting the heal, but, you know, that's the way it goes. We did switch to Friendly. That does give us extra speech defense, which is, you know, a decent thing for us at the moment. And then we'll finish off this gal, or this guy, sorry. Apologies. This guy right here for the end of our turn. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And I did make Dharma confident as opposed to excited, so he'll do a little bit less damage now, which is great. And a nice miss as well. And a nice miss there. Ooh, that was very cool. Ooh, if they would all group up, that would be great. Yeah, I can get a good peace treaty across them. Ooh, not quite enough to finish them off, though. I might prefer to just attack the Master of Trance. Can't quite finish her off that way either. I could bring Hojo over. I could definitely bring Hojo over. Hojo can almost certainly not one-shot this Master of Trance, not with as much, not with much speech defense as she has. So, alternatively... Oh, and Dharma's weak to Impressed. I'm not sure I knew that. So, we should leave Hojo theoretically over there to deal with him. But he's the only one who can get to this Master of Trance. So... Wow. Complicated. Complicated choices here. I need to make sure I do this right, because this could make or break this particular fight. Let's do this. Phelan can stay over here and tank Dharma for another turn. He's not excited, so I'm not too worried about it. And bring Hojo over here and use Impressed with 2 range to hit the Master of Trance. And then I can finish off the Master of Trance with another attack from Victor, another aggressive attack from Victor. That does mean we're going to switch stances twice more, but that's okay. We do want to eventually end up back in friendly if we can. We'll see. We'll see if that's an option for us. But if in the meantime, I do like having that plus 20 speech defense. Very nice. Victor is low. I do have Peace Treaty. It's not quite enough to finish off anyone here. Okay, let's... Ah, man, we gotta think about this again. Victor can one-shot one of these guys, and we could let Hojo one-shot the other, theoretically. I could ensure the one-shot with a physical attack, but I really would like to get it with a friendly attack. Good, okay, good. That did finish him off. I was very worried there that it wasn't going to, and then I would have been in real trouble. We will... Oh, wow, we cannot finish off this guy? Wow, I'm surprised. A lot more health than I thought. Okay, in that case, never mind. We are going to do this slightly differently. We're going to heal Victor with Hojo instead. And again, try to keep Dharma away. Phelan's dodging is actually coming in really handy against Hojo here. Or not against Hojo, against Dharma here. Alright, let's end there. Okay, turn back around here. Yeah, this guy was just tankier or something. I'm not sure exactly why, but I had trouble one-shotting him. Phelan might have been able to do it because he's weak to Excite, but she can't get over there, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. We'll just let... You know what? Let's just let Victor handle that. He can do it by himself. We know that Dharma's weak to Impressed, so let's go ahead and get Hojo over here to help out with that. And Victor can just stay over here and slowly work on this guy. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, very good. And standard attack. We could always assassinate him if we would like to, but I think we'll save that for an ending to Dharma. One second. Trying to make plans at the same time. I will not make a, I will not make a habit of this, I promise. I actually don't typically have friends in the area. All of the friends that I had from college have since moved fairly far away. I'm trying to remember... Actually, Hojo got a little low there. That was a little... Oh, wow. Ooh, Victor. Victor. Barely held on. That was a little concerning. No kidding. Alright. You know what? I think I'm going to do a war dance if I can. Can Victor get in range? Yes, he can. We'll bring Phelan down here. We will war dance. Everyone will feel a little healthier. Just a little bit, but hopefully enough to make a difference. And we can use his AoE finally. Just finish off this guy from range. Let's bring Hojo up here. This is going to make Victor impressed, I am aware. But, well, you know what? Dharma can only attack one person anyway. He is confident right now, though. Okay, let's heal Victor. Anyway, as I was saying, most of my friends from college have moved away. I've kept in touch with them. We actually do D&D sessions every Sunday night over the internet and on a site called Roll20. I knew Hojo was going to go down there, no big deal. So I've maintained pretty close. I've been pretty close to them, despite the fact that we don't live in the same area. So it's very rare that any of us end up in the same city as each other. Very rare indeed. Oh wow, he's got a lot of speech defense all of a sudden, and I'm not thrilled about it. Why do you have so much speech defense? Stop it. I mean, I could just hit him. Meh. Alright. So, when we do end up in the same city, we definitely want to take the opportunity to see each other. It's really nice. I don't like that Phelan is impressed right now. She could get one-shot by Dharma if we're not careful. Especially because I just made Dharma excited, which was probably stupid. Yeah. That was probably really dumb. Yep. Not only was Phelan taking 25% extra damage from being impressed, but we gave Dharma 25% extra damage, which was probably the worst possible thing I could have decided to do. And we are getting low on resolve. I'm gonna go ahead and res Phelan though. This will give Victor some extra stats, might prevent him from getting one shot. And I'm going to assassinate Dharma for the win. That's going to change our attitude, but it shouldn't be enough to stop us from getting a friendly victory. We lost more resolve there than I wanted to, but considering that fight has knocked me out of the game on multiple occasions, I feel okay with it. Wow, we got an aggressive victory. I'm actually surprised. That assassinate does a lot for your aggressive mood, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. Okay, what does Bobo have for us? Whatever that thing is. 4 renown from collect would be pretty decent, but I think I'll just take the treasure hunts. And he wants to give storytelling or sense of humor. We actually don't have sense of humor, so yeah, Phelan. Here, sense of humor. There you go. And we actually got to that before Rivalo did. That's great. And Phelan leveled up as well, so we'll check that out as soon as we get back to the overworld. Okay. There we go. Let's see what our rewards look like, shall we? Three treasures, including our new treasure, but it's only worth 1 insight. But the 5 gold from collect was really good. That's a great buff. 1 insight there, 2 insight there, so a total of 4 extra insight, plus the 1 from our research paper, and extra supplies from that research paper as well. 1,300 gold. Ooh, actually gonna go up 1,500 gold. Very nice. That might be almost enough, yeah, for us to grab 2 good attack items, and that would be great. Now, Rivalo was very close to us in points, so I am a little concerned that we can no longer see his points, especially after he gets 8 points from helping llamas. We're going to get some extra points from agreeing to take 5-star expeditions only, and we do want to send our paper to Beijing. That is the right choice. The reason for that is we have grabbed the entourage that doubles the base tokens from spending insight, and in Beijing you can get double special tokens. So, actually, it's not happening. There we go. It's working there. Why isn't it working for Treasure Hunt? That's weird. I mean, that's okay. It's just strange. Alright. But you can see we're getting double secrets there. Are we getting double discovery? No, we're only getting double secrets. That's interesting. Oh, you know what? Because that's the one we chose. Of course. Duh. It's not everyone. It's just the one you chose, and we chose secrets. So we get double rewards from Kyoto Elites. And that ends up with us getting 190 to 300 status per roll, plus 30 to 50 gold, and a little bit of research, which is great. Let's go ahead and fill out our research tree, or whatever we can of it. We had started to unlock psychology with the idea of getting emotion studies, possibly power of secrets. It would be great to get power of secrets before we spend our insight, right? Because all of our secrets would be better. Let's see if we can do that. I think we can. Alright, what extra emotion effect do we want? Excited opponents gain minus 25 speech defense. That would be nice. Confident opponents gain minus 25 armor. Not that big a deal. Impressed opponents gain minus 25% attack. Also not that big a deal. So I think excited is going to be the way to go, even though all of our members have a way of giving confident. And only 2 of them have a way of getting excited. I believe that is the case. Let me check that, though, before I make a fool of myself. Yes. So both Victor and Phelan have ways of making people excited. But Hojo has no way of doing that. Whereas they all have a way of making people confident. But minus 25 armor is only going to come into handy if we're willing to assassinate or we're willing to start using physical attacks. And I am not sure that's going to be the case. We really need points right now. Rivalo is close to us, and we can't see his points anymore. So let's go for excited. We don't generally want to make people excited, especially if they are speech, because they will do more damage to us, but at least now we will get a bonus for doing it as well. Grab Art of Bartering, and I would love to be able to afford Power of Secrets for 100 research. If we spend just a little bit here, we'll have to spend at least 3 insight to get there, and probably more like 4 or 5. Let's see if there's any entourages we can pick up that will help us get some more study first. Don't think there. One of the very few times you see 2 recruited from the same tab. It's kind of cool. Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. No, okay, so nothing that's going to increase the amount of resources we're going to get from spending our insight, unless we buy some helper entourages, and none of the helper entourages will help us get study from this. I don't think there's even a helper that gives you extra study from encounters. Let me check that just to make sure I'm not leading you wrong here. No, there is not. There's one that gives you extra status and one that gives you extra gold from encounters, but not study. Which makes sense, because encounters typically do not give you research. We only get research from them because of a buff we took. We can level up Fei Lin, but she cannot, there's no point in learning Beguiler Storytelling because she already has it. So we might as well give her the 1 rank of Engineer, as weird as that is. Yeah, okay. You have 1 rank in Engineer. Congrats. Let's start spending some insight, right? We have no reason not to. And as soon as we have the 100 study that we need for that next research paper, we will go ahead and spend it. Most of the study we're getting here is from those secrets. Which is nice, but I do wish we were getting a little bit more so we get that paper faster, so that these secrets were even better for us. Unfortunately, not going to be the case. If we get lucky, we'll have enough after this roll. That's what I'm hoping for. Yes, we did. Very nice. Let's go ahead and grab that right now. Extra stats and extra gold from secrets now. And some points from renown. Very nice. Let's go ahead and spend the rest of our insight. We have 7 more to spend, and we might as well. There's no reason not to. We're not going to be able to spend it next time. This is our last expedition, so might as well throw it all into the pot. Now, as soon as we get enough to spend another research paper, we will, but I think that's probably going to be the last one we're able to do on this run. If we even get there, we might not even get enough to do 1 more paper. We'll see. 86? Well, we need like 120, 130, something like that. Or it may even be higher than that. I may be misremembering. Almost 3,500 gold and status at the moment. Pretty good. Okay, there we go. We did have enough for another research paper. It was 120, I remembered correctly. Unlock 3 new jobs in Asia. Well, we already have them, so that doesn't matter. And I'm glad we did, because we wouldn't have got them in time to use them effectively if we hadn't grabbed them from the end of that campaign. So we can get extra secrets whenever a Beguiler, Quick Thinker, or Tactician succeeds on a spin, which wouldn't be bad. I mean, it would certainly be worth a lot of resources in the last campaign. Alternatively, we could just grab another tool, and I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's just take a tool. Tools are great, and it's a pretty nice one. And let's finish off spending our very last insight here. We're going to have 4,000 status to spend. I have no clue what we're going to spend it on. You could have argued that it would have been a better idea to buy a bunch of helper entourages before I spent all that insight, but at this point, it really doesn't matter that much. We're not getting points for having lots of status, so not a big deal. Might as well take the extra encounter for resolving stuff friendly, just to finish off that particular shop. Let's go to our next one down the line. Diplomat Generous? Sure, let's grab that for Victor. Why not? And we have one more. Beguiler Beautiful Smile, Phelan already has. We don't need an Archaeologist, we already have Military History, so in that case, we might as well take the Archaeologist, or, alternatively, we could just grab a secret. And I think I'm going to do that. We'll just grab a secret from that person. Okay, moving right along to the next shop. Extra campaign? Sure. Extra study? Sure. Extra collect? Why not? Secrets for resolving encounters and adjective choice? I'll come back to that one. Let's check out our last shop first. This one's already done. Alright, well let's grab all our barterers then. Okay, there's all our barterers done, and we do still have enough for that last guy. So you know what? We're going to buy out every single entourage shop we have, which doesn't happen very often. But hey, it's kind of cool. There we go. Yeah. Look at our entourage. It's just all people. Oh man. Okay. So now it's time to spend some gold, and we do have some good options here. I specifically would like to buy some good books for some of my party members. Let us grab a Legendary Book of Bedazzling for Hojo. You know what? No. We already have those. We should buy stuff we don't have first. And even though Victor's Decorated Rapier is very nice, it's a really good item, a Legendary Book of Confidence is much better. 30 speech power instead of 10, 15 attack power instead of 10, and it gives that 20%. So we'll go ahead and we won't sell it. We'll just put it in our inventory. We don't want to sell his rapier. That's very precious to him. So we'll just hold on to it and give him a Legendary Book of Confidence. Now, alternatively, we could buy some defensive items and go with master books for Phelan and Hojo. That is definitely an option, and may even be a more intelligent option. I'm thinking about it. If we buy 2 master books, we'll end up with approximately 1,000 gold left, and that might be a way to go. Let's buy a master book of Bedazzling. Let's buy a master book of Joy. We'll sell those. Actually, higher than I thought, 1,400, which is definitely decent. And let's go check out our defensive items. Okay, now Hojo is a scout. He could grab a pair of boots. 450 boots wouldn't be bad. Gives a little bit of everything. We'll definitely make him a little bit harder to take down. For Phelan, we'll just want a standard defensive item, and because she's lower on speech defense, let's give her a memento. That will even out her defenses a little bit. And for Victor, we will do a similar thing, except he is a little bit lower on speech defense as well, so we'll do exactly that. Okay, we do have about 60 left, but there's nothing I really want to do with that. And everyone is got a little bit of armor and speech defense now, so that makes me feel a little bit better going into our next mission, which will almost certainly be Shangri-La. We are not kitted out to do the Lost Island, we're not very good at research, and we don't do nature challenges. And we'll do that next time. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying my other series as well right now, The Darkest Dungeon. Let me know what you think of either one, and I will look forward to seeing you next time.